What's up, Conroe 9? It's time for our weekly news. My name is Sunny.
And I'm Aubrey.
And we're your hosts today on Thursday, September 27th, 2018.
Hey, Sunny, did you see the homecoming skit?
What skit?
Oh, let me show you then.
Hey, Honor.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
Oh my god, yes, of course I will.
Dude, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Let's go. Hold up, but will you
make this solo a duo with me at homecoming?
What?
Huh? What?
What?
Okay, I have an idea. We can make it squads, right?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Let's get this bread, dude.
Let's get this bread. Homecoming, yeah. Homecoming tickets are not sold at the door, and they are $20 this week during lunch.
Make sure you bring your ID or you won't be in. Rip.
Wow, that was funny. Make the solo a duo. That was a good one.
So if you're going to the homecoming dance, please don't forget to buy your homecoming tickets here at the school.
The tickets to the homecoming dance floor are $20 and will be sold during all lunches this week. Don't wait because you cannot buy them at the door. Students must already have their tickets and show ID to get into the dance. From PJ Day to Twin Day, the class color war on Wednesday was fun seeing all the creative ways you guys wore green.
We saw some tutus and green fairy wings. Thanks for showing your school spirit.
Today y'all should look like a bunch of tourists, and tomorrow is our homecoming pep rally, and the theme is Stay Golden, so wear golden black and your homecoming mums and garters.
So everybody wear your school colors with your moms and stay golden.
Friday will be our first pep rally here at Conroe 9 during your 6th period. You'll sit with your 6th period class in the gym, so don't get lost.
But remember, the end of the 9 weeks is 1 week away, so stay for tutorials and get up those grades.
That's true. The end of the grading period is October 5th. That's next Friday. Next Friday, October 5th, is early release at 11:25, and you will only go 1st through 4th period.
Speaking of the end of the 9 weeks, there will be a fall dodgeball game next week on Thursday, October 4th.
If you want to play as the dodgeball team, then go sign up in room 310 between classes this week. If you just want to watch the dodgeball game, then you can buy your tickets next week during lunches.
It will be fun to see our teachers play, so don't forget to buy your ticket.
Remember that the dodgeball game is October 4th during 7th period. Speaking of the end of the grading period,
congratulations to the following students who were selected as our top Tigers here at Conroe 9 for the first 9 weeks.
the students earned a free lunch from Canes and a certificate. Congrats to Edwin Natassin,
Gabriel Ashby,
Felipe Z. Franco,
Jesus Granado,
Grayson Woods,
Alexis Johnson,
DeQuavian DQ Wright,
Faye King. Give them a high five if you see them today in the hallway or in your classes. Hey, did you know that Monday was National Punctuation Day?
Yeah, so stay tuned to the very end of the show to see the interviews we did at lunch.
So before we move on, here's a joke for you. Why did a butterfly get a cell phone?
I don't know.
She wanted to cauliflower.
That was a good one. For real, though. The butterfly wanted to call a flower. Speaking of phones, we're not allowed to have them out in the hallways, so let's clean it up before it gets taken up.
So I heard there was going to be an electronic sweep.
So is that like a tardy sweep?
Yes, but only you see if your phone's out, they take it. So it's best to have it put away. Earbuds too and headphones. Anything electronic needs to be out of sight.
So here's a joke that was submitted by one of our subscribers. They added it as a comment on a few of our videos. Are you ready?
Yeah, what you got?
With all the rain lately, we've really got to be careful out there. So grab a camera, tape it to your shoe, that way that you can watch your step.
Ha ha ha. If you have a joke for us, then comment it on one of the videos. We might use it in the next week's video.
Also, here's something fun and new. Everyone loves a challenge or a contest, right? So you've heard of Where's Waldo? Well, picture this. Our challenge is called Where's Gorka?
When your 5th period teacher comments on the video and tells us where you saw Mr. Gorka in the video, then your 5th period class will be entered into a prize of lottery.
For example, if you see Mr. Gorka in the sports section, then comment Mr. Smith's class saw Mr. Gorka in the sports section.
That's right. So if Mr. Gorka shows up in the club section, then make your video comment under that Mrs. Avery's class saw Mr. Gorka in the club section.
That sounds like fun. So start looking for Mr. Gorka in each of our weekly news videos.
Start looking for Gorka. Let's go, dude. Well, here's a few announcements you need to know about.
If you have any school fees, they can be paid in the front office before and after school, and during all 4 lunches. You can also buy tickets to the football games at the front of the office during lunches.
Have you been thinking that you want to get involved?
We have tons of clubs here at CHS 9.
If you love to bowl, then listen up.
The bowling club will be hosting tryouts for the Conroe High Bowling Club on October 1st and 3rd at the 300 Bowl Bowling Alley.
Bowling tryouts will begin at 3:30 on Monday, October 1st and Wednesday, October 3rd.
There's a $15 fee for tryouts to pay for the use of the lane and shoe rental. Come and join a winning team.
If you have not bowled before but want to learn, then come join us to learn how to get more information about Bowling Club.
If you have any questions about Bowling Club, please see Miss Castleberry.
Math clubs meet on Mondays after school.
Tigers for Christ Club on Tuesdays before school. Also on Tuesdays, the Spanish Club and Art Club meets after school.
The Gardening Club meets on Thursday after school. Also on Thursday, the Ultimate Frisbee Club meets at the Conroe main campus on the practice fields.
We also have Bass Fishing Club, Anime Club, Interact Club, Leo Club, Student Council, and many more. The Book Club will be held on the 3rd Thursday of every month. It started last Thursday.
The book club meeting will be held in the library from 2:45 until 3:30. As you see, we have several clubs to choose from. Clubs are a great opportunity to get plugged in on the campus.
Check out the slides in the cafeteria for more club info.
You can also go to our Conroe 9 website and get more club info.
Our annual college night event is on Monday, October 1st from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Lone Star Convention Center.
We will have 180 universities and colleges for you to talk to and gather information and ask general questions. There will be information about the college admission process, info about financial aid will be available.
We know that reading matters, so please remember that our library is open from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Please stop by and check out a book. Please remember to recycle your bottles and anything plastic during lunch today.
Don't be trashy, just recycle. Yes, that means you. If you missed the PAC meetings this morning, then mark your calendar for the next PAC meeting on the Thursday morning, October 25th at 6:50 a.m.
PAC is the Principal Advisory Committee, or PAC for short, and they meet on the 4th Thursday of every month. This meeting is for students to share their ideas on how to improve our school.
All students are welcome to attend the PAC meeting. So speaking of our mid-team, here's a message from one of our counselors, Miss Rivera.
Good afternoon. I am Mrs. Rivera, and I am one of the counselors here. I am the counselor for the Middle Alpha. So just to kind of let you know something about myself. So I went to Sam Houston State University, eat 'em up Bearcats. And I also went to Texas Women's University for a year. I changed my major, and I think that a lot of freshmen at this point probably don't know what they want to study, and that's absolutely okay. I was a freshman in college and changed my major, so that's normal. My dream school, actually, though, was Texas State University. I wanted to go and study business, but throughout high school, I decided I no longer wanted business. My parents had a business, and I'd had enough. So I decided I wanted to be a nurse, and then I decided I wanted to go into teaching. So that's 3 different times that I changed my mind. So you guys will go through it, and it's absolutely normal until you find what you're passionate about. My favorite subject in school was history. I loved history. One of my favorite books is The Mud People. It's a great book. It talks about just a little girl's journey and self-discovery and accepting yourself for who you are, and it's just a wonderful book. One of the dream jobs that I had, kind of moving on, when I was growing up is that I wanted to be a nurse, and I wanted to work at Texas Children's Hospital. I wanted to work with children, so in a sense I still got to do what I wanted to do because I'm working with children. So I always wanted to have some kind of impact, and in kids' lives, because I felt like there was a lot of adults in my life, and mostly teachers, that impacted me when I most needed them. That's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, you can always come by. I do want to remind you guys that the marking period is coming up. So marking period is going to be October 5th. That's when grades are due. And that is what will be printed on your transcript. So it's imperative that you guys understand that you need to be passing your classes, because just a reminder again, high school is when you earn your credits. This year you're going to earn 7 credits out of the 26 that you need to graduate. So that's almost a quarter of your credits your freshman year. And so if you don't earn those credits, which means you got to pass your classes, you will have to retake those classes next year. You will physically move over to main campus, but you will have to retake them. So if you start off successful by making sure that you're passing all of your classes, then you're not going to have to worry. So think about that, okay? Remember, credits are going to get you to graduation, okay? That's what's going to get you to walk across that stage. If you don't have them, then you won't get to. So October 5th, don't wait till the last minute. Hustle now so that you'll be fine by October 5th.
Thank you, Miss Rivera. It was fun getting to know you. And yes, that was great advice. Thank you. One of the most important safety measures we can take here in Conroe 9 is being quick to report any suspicious behaviors or issues to the potential concern.
So if you see something or hear something that needs to be reported, then you really need to say something. Please call Kid Chat or send a text on the Anonymous Alerts app.
Now it's time to head over to Alex and Daryl with the Tiger 9 Sports Center.
Hey everybody, I'm Daryl and this is Alex with our Tiger Bar Sports Center.
If you love soccer, then listen up. Our boys soccer has open field every Wednesday from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at CHS Maingrass Fields. Anyone interested in joining the boys soccer team can attend.
Also mark that your calendar, boys soccer trials will begin on November 26th.
Our Lady Tigers volleyball teams have home games this Friday, September 28th, starting at 4:30 against Klein Oak. Volleyball games are held at Conroe High main campus.
Good luck to our Lady Tigers.
Speaking of Lady Tigers, if any girls are interested in playing basketball, then they need to contact Coach Searcy.
Our freshman football team plays a home game today on Thursday, September 27th at 4:30 p.m. against Klein Kane. We hope you can come out to support our freshman football team today.
Our varsity football team will play against Klein Kane in our homecoming game this Friday night on September 28th at the Moorhead Stadium. If you want to go to the homecoming football game tomorrow, Friday, September 28th, then go see Miss Painter in the front office.
You can buy tickets on Thursdays and Fridays during lunch.
Football game ticket prices are $4 for students and $7 for adults.
To follow Conroe Tiger Sports Twitter please check our Twitter feed at Conroe Athletics to see sports schedules and updates.
Thank you, Alex and Daryl. Best of luck to our Tiger athletes. Did you know that Monday was National Punctuation Day?
Let's face it, punctuation saves lives. It may sound a little strange to say that, but when you think of the effect that just a simple comma can have on a meaning of a sentence, then it becomes very apparent that there are some really strong arguments for learning how to use them properly.
For instance, you really don't want to say, "Let's eat, Grandma," when you really want to say, "Let's eat, Grandma."
Punctuation shares this wisdom with the world, as well as the wisdom of other forms of punctuation.
So spend the rest of the week finding all places that grammar isn't used properly and making a polite note on how to correct them.
And please make sure to use proper punctuation when posting on social media. If you don't, others might not take you serious.
What is the most common punctuation mistake you see?
Probably the misuse of a comma.
Okay, and what punctuation mark do you most identify with?
The exclamation point, because I tend to be excited all the time.
What is the most common punctuation mistake you see?
I would say that it's going to be a combination of two of them. I would say that students sometimes forget where to put their comma, so they create a run-on sentence, or they'll put the comma in the wrong spot, which is a comma splice. So We should be clearing all of that up this year, though. So y'all are in luck.
What punctuation mark do you most identify with? Exclamation mark, period, comma, or possessive?
I would have to say more of a semicolon. I definitely have more that I have to say all the time. So.
Okay.
What are the most common punctuation mistakes you see?
The most common is the misuse of the comma.
Okay. And if you had to identify with the punctuation mark, what would it be?
An exclamation mark.
Okay. And why is that?
Because I get excited about stuff, like reading.
Hello, Punctuation Fairy.
Yes, that's me.
I'm here to interview you about punctuation.
Oh, exciting.
So my first question for you is, what is the most common punctuation mistake that you see in your students' writing?
As I'm flying around and I've been looking over students, especially students' shoulders, and I've been looking, and you know what? It's the period. Putting a period at the end of a sentence is so important because it's like a stop sign. It makes you stop and pause before your thoughts go on to the next one. So if you ask me, it's a whole bunch of car accidents that are happening on paper. And I can't fix car accidents because bibbity bobbity boo, that don't work with car accidents on paper. So you need to put more periods on your paper.
So what I hear you saying is use periods. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What punctuation mark do you most identify with?
I guess the exclamation mark, because it's exciting. It's not just a period. It has wings, or at least one wing, because the other wing fell off because it was so excited. So it's definitely a exclamation mark. Use those, but don't yell constantly. Okay? So we don't want to yell at the angry drivers. Okay? Just once in a while, use that mark.
Thank you, Punctuation Fairy. Back to the good work.
Excellent.
Well, that was fun. Thank you for your thoughts.
Yeah, I had no clue that the comma or period that was that important.
Yeah, proper punctuation makes yourself look smart, and it also makes your teachers happy. Well, guys, I think that's all the time that we have for today, so remember to make it a great day, or not, the choice is yours.
Remember to check out Conroe 9 website and scroll to the bottom for all important dates and reminders.
To stay informed of campus events, make sure that you subscribe to Tiger 9 News on YouTube, and remember to comment on this video on for the Where's Gorka Challenge.
Also, you can like Conroe 9 on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, and also on Instagram. So on the behalf of me, Sunny, and the rest of the TNN team, thanks for watching, be kind to your teachers, and don't forget to have a terrific Tourist Day.
God, that you was for real. Hold on. I didn't know there was a spider. Someone's got, like, some sort of, like, disease where spiders follow them. That was scary. I don't like spiders. I do not like spiders. It's mums, not moms.
It's like a thing. What did I say?
Yeah, yes.
What did I say?
You said moms.
Like the British version of mom.
It's mum.
I went mum.
Mummy.
You went mom.